back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ellen and I run Sew and Inspire. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you 4 different makes. Maybe if you're more of a beginner and if you just want some simple sewing projects to get you started or to do for fun, I'm going to be showing you how to make a little zip pouch, a stand for your iPad or tablet or whatever, a cushion cover and a bed storage kind of thing. If you do enjoy the video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. We are so close to 100. I can't believe it. Thank you so much. Please do let me know in the comments if you do enjoy this video, and if you have any other things that you would like to know how to make, then please just let me know in the comments and I can do that for you. But without further ado, let's just get on to the video. The first thing we're going to be making is this little zip pouch. So for this you will need a 7-inch zip, and then you'll need to cut 2 rectangles out of a main fabric and 2 rectangles out of a lining fabric, which are 6 inches wide and 8 inches long. First thing we're going to do is lay your main fabric right side up and then lay your zip face down on top of it. Then lay your lining right side to right side on top of the zip and sew along the top of the zip. Then it should be looking something like this. And then you just need to repeat those steps for the other side. Once you have inserted your zip, you need to open it up and then lay the bag out flat and put right sides together for the main fabric and right sides together for the lining fabric. Pin them together so you basically have a huge long rectangle with a zip in the middle, and then you need to sew all the way around the edge, leaving a gap at the bottom of the lining. Then clip your corners so that you get nice crisp corners when you turn it out. And then through the gap that you left, just turn out your bag. And then just simply fold in the raw edges and sew up the little gap in the lining. And it should look something like this. Next we're going to be making a cushion cover, so grab your fabric, and then if your cushion cover already had a cover on it, then you can use this as a guide, but you basically need to cut the size of your cushion. So mine was 18 inches by 18 inches. Then grab your invisible zip, or you can just use a normal zip, and lay the zip right side onto the right side of the fabric and then sew along. You will obviously need to use a zip foot for this, so I just changed mine over and then inserted the zip and repeated that on the other side of the fabric as well. Then once your zip is inserted, then you need to place right sides of the cushion together and the zip ends, and then pin all the way round and sew the 3 sides together. And then you just need to turn the cushion right side out. Make sure you push out the corners with either your finger, or if you have like a knitting needle or something, that also works, and you have a finished cushion cover. Next we're going to be making a little stand for your iPad or tablet. So for this you need to cut 2 rectangles which are 10 inches wide and 14 inches long. And then you need to firstly place the 2 rectangles right sides together and sew down 3 of the edges, leaving one of the short edges open. Then turn out your rectangle and push out the corners, and then you need to stuff about 2 or 3 inches of the bottom and then pin like next to the stuffing, if that makes sense, to enclose it. And then I had these little like polystyrene balls which I filled the rest of it with, but stuffing works too. And then I just folding the raw edges in, sewed that up, and you've got a finished iPad stand. Finally, we're going to be making this super handy bed organizer storage thingy. So for this, you need to cut out 2 rectangles which are 16 inches wide and 18 inches long, 1 rectangle which is 16 inches long and 12 inches wide, and another rectangle which is 16 inches long and 8 inches wide. Firstly, you need to fold over a 1 centimeter seam allowance on the long edge of the 2 smaller rectangles and sew them in place. Then lay down one of your larger rectangles and lay the medium rectangle on first and then the smaller rectangle. Then find the middle and mark that with pins, and then on one side of the smallest rectangle mark another half, but only pin the top 2 layers, not the bottom layer. And then sew that, make sure you back it. And then get your other large rectangle and place them right sides together, sew all the way around, leaving a little gap at the top of your rectangles. Then turn it right side out through your little opening and just sew that up, because it will go under the bed anyway, so you won't be able to see. And here is the finished bed organizer thingy. I find it super useful to put my iPad, my phone in, and a book. It's just really handy if you don't have a bedside table. And that is it for this video. They were my 4 simple sewing projects to hopefully give you some inspiration and ideas. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do make anything, make sure to tag us on Instagram, which is @SewAndInspire, because I would love to see your like recreations, if you like, although I obviously haven't made up these things, but you know what I mean. I hope you all have the best day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next Friday at 6 PM for a brand new video. Bye!